So I don't know what's going on. Um, I was talking in my last video or the video for that, whatever. I like didn't know how I got on Hood TikTok. Um, and I figured out how I got on the Hood TikTok because I was curious how the massage coats looked in the wild. So I like typed in massage into the TikTok search bar to see like how they looked on people, and everyone wearing a massage coat. I'm just saying this because this was literally everyone wearing a massage coat was a black girl from the hood, literally from the ghetto, like a black girl from the ghetto wearing massage coats. Um, and I realized like a massage is like a hood rich type of brand, and I think that's how I got on Hood TikTok, and so yeah, so that's what I was like complaining about, is that I was on Hood TikTok because apparently there's some type of drama, as there always is, some type of drama about New York City influencers and gentrification and all of that. And I was saying like I would rather, because like due to the fact that I'm now on Hood TikTok, from like from like being sort of interested in those massage codes, um due to the fact that Makaj put me on Hood TikTok, um, I've been seeing like, these hood girls come up and like, saying things about white people and saying that they're the only native New Yorkers. And I wanted to make the point that there are people who live on the Upper West Side and the Upper East Side, not in the hundreds, not in the hundred, just north of 60th Street, who have been in New York City for like longer or just as long as people who lived in the hood do. And they're not the only New York City native people to the land of New York City. And that's all I was saying. That's all I was saying. And that I would prefer not to see that content because it's not something I relate to. It's just not something I relate to, and it's not something I find enjoyable. I don't think I'm better than anyone. I don't judge people who like to watch that stuff. It's just not for me. And I was like wondering why I was getting a bunch of girls with like thick New York City accents, complaining about white people on my For You page. It's like, this is not for me. Like, this is not my content. Can you please take it off? I would rather watch Acquired Style than this. Like, honestly, that's just me, okay? And I don't have anything against, it's my cup of tea. New York City is diverse with people who have diverse tastes. And, diversity means that not everyone likes the same thing. So I like different things, I guess, than, whatever.